Good morning and welcome back to my channel. I am Gina and I am the creator of Cozy Cabin Creations. If you are new here, welcome. I'm glad to have you. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I greatly appreciate it. And I welcome you back. So, welcome to my new craft room. I moved rooms, I switched rooms, I did a lot of work. It was a lot of lugging around, but I am very happy with the result and my new little nook in my house. It is off of this room was supposed to be a mud room originally when we purchased this house, and we quickly changed it into a bedroom for my grandmother, and unfortunately she enjoys the sofa more than the bedroom. So my husband's office was down the basement and he works from home. He works 12-hour days and he was very cold down there. So I said, you know what? I was in a spare bedroom. That was my craft room, and I said, you go to the spare bedroom, I'll go to the mud room, and we can all be happy. My grandma can stay on the sofa when she comes up to visit, and you know, it's a win-win for everyone. So this is my new space, and in this video I will show you me moving into this space because it was a lot of work, and some people like watching craft room redos. You know, it gives you some inspiration, some ideas. You can see how I set things up, what I was thinking during the process, and you know, just something for you to enjoy if you enjoy things like that. Some people don't. I don't know. I enjoy decorating, and I do enjoy watching people decorate their craft room or move their craft room around. Special edition of me moving my craft room. So this is my current craft room. This is the state of it. Okay. It's dark in here, and my husband I had kicked out down the basement, and so it's too cold down there for him. So he's gonna move into this room with his office because he works from home. And I'm going to move this into our front room, which is downstairs, and I will show you that room. It's smaller, but I'm hoping that I can fit all of this in here. And this is the current situation. This is the bed that was in here, and I kind of scrape up the walls.
Kinda?
My husband's not too happy with me right now. Anyway, I'll keep you updated. Putting the craft room. This is where I'm moving into. I already got one shelf in here, and that's gonna go. And I think I might put my desk either there or under this window. So it is smaller because there's two windows in here that I have to kind of work around. Then there, oh, let's see my shadow. Then there's this wall, that's our little doggy door. I might be moving that heater so that I can put something against there. I don't know, it's gonna take some maneuvering, but I think we can figure it out. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But I like the idea of being like right off the side of the house, because then when my kids and my husband are watching TV, I can be in here and like still be on the same floor with them. I like that idea. So that's it. I hope I'm not making you dizzy. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here is a little update of the craft room organization. I got the bed back up here, like the whole bed. I took down shelves, my yarn shelves. I still have to bring down little things. It's been a lot of up and down steps. I worked like all night last night, that to the point where my legs are like so sore this morning. This yarn is actually my knitting yarn. It is real wool. And that will be staying up here because I don't have enough room in the new craft room for it, and I just don't want to take it all out and reorganize it and everything else with it. And my husband said he doesn't care if it stays up here in his office, so that will be staying up here. I still have to bring down these little things, my yarn winder, my sewing machine. I don't really do a lot of sewing at all. I'm not very good at it. I would love to learn how to do it. So I'll probably leave that up here too, because I really don't have, I'll show you the room. I don't have that much room, but I was coming up for my lamp because I need to definitely get this and plug this in on my desk so I can get my desk sort of set up. So, and then I want to bring that down. Yeah, so this is where we're at right now. This is my chair, and I am not sure if this is actually going to fit in that room. So I might have to purchase like another chair, and I don't know what I'm going to do with this chair. I love it, but I don't think it's going to fit. So I'm going to have to look for something else. But yeah, I'll show you the room downstairs. All right. So here is what I worked on last night. And yes, it is definitely a mess because it's always messier before it gets better. I just keep telling myself that. But I have my little yarn wall, which I love. My desk. I have more yarn there, my printers, and I have to put all this stuff away. My yarn spinner, I have to put all that away still. So it's coming along. We're getting there. I do really like the lighting in this space much better than the lighting upstairs. I think that'll be nicer for filming. And I like the plain walls for background photos. We'll see. It's getting there, and I am really enjoying it. I'm really liking where it's at. It's definitely a lot of work moving rooms around, especially when you have all this stuff, but I'm hoping it'll be worth it. Oh, and look, that's my IKEA drawer set that's like super popular. And I do love it, but it's been like, I've had it for about 3 years now, and it's literally totally broken. All the drawers, like hardly any of them shut. I'm going to have to buy a new one, and they're like $200. And I'm going to have to save up and buy a new one because I can barely open my drawers for that. See how they're like all bent and stuff? So if you're interested in buying one of those, or if you already have one, let me know. If yours collapsed like mine, I don't know. Maybe I just got a defective one, but it broke a while ago. And I don't really like overuse it or anything. So I don't know. I'm not happy about that. They're the IKEA Billy bookshelves, if anybody is wondering. Yeah. So that's it. That's where we stand. So another day of, hopefully it won't be a whole day. I'm hoping I can get all this cleaned up pretty easily and get in here and start working. It's also snowing like crazy. Hold on, I'm going to show you that. We're in the middle of a crazy winter storm. That is my chicken coop over there. But it is insane. You can't even see my lawn chairs anymore. Oh my goodness.
using the shortest one because he's just the short one. Here.
The tall one we would have to go out and take him out of it.
He stood next to it. He's as tall as the. All right. Oh, he's sitting in it.
Oh, good. He's gonna be all wet.
His legs are gone. Mom, his legs are gone.
So my son got me these hanging candles for Christmas, like the ones that are in the movie Harry Potter that hang from the ceiling. And I had a set before, and I was so upset because when we moved, I had to get rid of them because they like broke when I was trying to take them down. So he got me a set for Christmas. So I really want to hang these. Let's see if I can this with one. Okay, so let's see. You get 4, 8, 12. So you get 16. Wait, is that 4? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, 5, 10, and then 8. You get 18. And they come with a magic wand to turn them on and off, which I think is adorable. But you have to tie string around them, around each one, and then to this. The string is, let me see, here it is. So it's this clear string. So I'm going to tie this string around each one, and each one needs batteries. I don't even know if I have batteries actually. At least I'll get them up and hung or strung, and then I want to hang them probably above my desk. I'm not sure. We can discuss that after I get this done. So let me get this done, and then that will be the last step to my room, my art room, and I think it'll be complete, and I can't wait to show you guys. All right, I'll be back. So here are the candles. I strung them all, and now I'm going to hang them above my desk, and I will show you the whole room when it's done. All right. Okay, here it is. Welcome to my craft room, my little nook. I got the candles hung, and wait, look at how cute. Here's the wand. Oh, I love it. I love them. I got my desk. I have drawers hidden. I'm using my wand. I have drawers hidden under there. My yarn, my printers. I have to get another curtain for that window to match that one, but that I got a really long time ago, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to find it. And that's all my acrylic yarn and cotton yarn, safety eyes, and then that's a bathroom. And then over here is all of my Barnett blanket and Premier basics. And then in the bottom, I have my Premier chenille yarn. So here's the Premier chenille yarns that I, oh, ball rolling, that I have all stored down here. And then I do also have more yarn. Take it back out over here, still on the shelf. And this is also, and look, it's like when I'm out here in my living room, it's like 3D yarn. I love it. This is chenille and blanket yarn, Premier and Burnett. They're basically the two brands that I use the most. This is the basics, and oh, Parfait, chenille Parfait plush was what, or no, chenille Parfait, or no, Premier Parfait is what I have in the bottom there, Premier Parfait. And then Premier Parfait Plush is what I have here. Maybe it's chunky, I don't know. And these. So that's my redone craft room. I hope you enjoyed it. I don't know if you enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. It was a lot of work. My legs were killing me after moving stuff for a couple days, but it was worth it. I like it. And I can turn my lights out. So I wanted to start what I was telling you about in the last video, the crochet new patterns with me. So I made a file on my iPad of some crochet patterns that I want to do, and I would like to do them with you. Some new to me patterns, and some of them might even be new, actually, I'm not sure. And I think they're just really cute for my spring market. I'm prepping for a spring market, and I figured that we can do that together. So I wanted to go through the patterns with you and then start one of them, or maybe even get through two of them today. So the first pattern that I have in here are 8-in-1 fruit cows by Crochet Calls, and these cows, I see them everywhere. I know this is not a new pattern because they are so damn cute in their overalls, or just not in their overalls, plain. But I mean, I got the one that has the grape, the blueberry cows, the banana cows, the strawberry cows, and the cherry cows, and they are just precious, and I can't wait to see how these work out. Now, I do think they're going to be a lot of work because, you know, they have the cute little toppings on their head. Some of them you can do hair, you can do their little purses or overalls. So I do think they will take some time to make, which will be a higher price point for them, but my God, they are adorable. So that is the first pattern that I have. The second pattern, which is what I would like to work on today, is Huga the Hatching Turtle by BK Crochet, and this turtle looks so damn cute and so tiny and just absolutely precious. So it's a tiny turtle, and it's got the cute big toenails, which I just think, oh my God, they're just so precious. This pattern is just so cute, and I think this is going to be a quick one to work up because it's small. It's a no-sew. I do love her patterns. I've worked her patterns before, and they always turn out so good. So I am looking forward to doing this pattern with you guys today. I think this would be really fun. I have my colors all picked out, and I can't wait to get started on that one. So we have Huga the Hatching Turtle, and then I want to do Itty Basil the Bear, and this is also by BK Crochet. And I have had this pattern for a little while, and as soon as I saw it, I loved it. You could do either the panda or the plain bear, and I finally have some brown yarn that I would like to use. You know what? Remember when I was showing you that yarn? Did I show you that yarn? No, I didn't. So I ordered caramel from Premier Yarns. Let me show you. Oh my God. From Premier Yarns, I ordered caramel, and can I just say, this is not caramel. This is not the caramel. This is not the brown that it used to be. This is definitely not the caramel that it used to be. This is like a more washed out caramel. So I don't know what happened. They were out of stock of them for a long time. They finally got them back in stock, and I was so happy, and I thought that, you know, I was going to be really happy and pleased with this color, and I am not. This is not the color that it used to be. I'm pretty disappointed. And I also got steel cut oats. Okay, now this steel cut oats, I do have an old steel cut oats. This was also out for a while, and I do have an old one, and they match up fine. Like, they are pretty much the same color as they were before, as it was. However, caramel, not the same color. This is no. This was definitely a deeper version. This seems way more washed out. It's still soft and amazing, but the color is just not what it was, and I'm a little disappointed because this is what I like to make my bears out of. And it's really hard, you know, as a crocheter and as an amigurumi maker, it's really hard to find a good brown, and caramel was like the perfect brown, which is why it was always sold out. And Premier, what's going on? This is not caramel. I wish I had some left so that I can compare it, but I can promise you this is not caramel. Anyway, so that's my yarn saga that I'm dealing with. Now I have to try to find another brown, you know, I am going to be popping the patterns on as well on the side of the screen. But look, this is like what caramel used to be. Okay, that's like what caramel used to be. Let me see if that's even what she says she uses here. Yes, shown in Premier Basics caramel. Okay, so I'm not going crazy. This is what caramel used to be. And this is what caramel is now. No. I'm very disappointed. This is not our normal caramel. I don't know what this is. This is like a muted mustard or something. I don't know. So anyway, if you're looking to order Premier Yarns caramel, I would wait because you're not going to get caramel. That's my saga. That's okay. And the next pattern I want to do is Kato the Dragon by Lemon Cat Crochet. And this, I've always wanted to do a dragon snuggler, and I think this one is just top notch. I mean, it is just so cute. It's got the ears, it has the horns, it has the wings, obviously, the cute tail, and again, a lot of different pieces, probably a lot of work, but I think it'll be worth it. And I have white eyes, white safety eyes, and I really wanted to use them, and I think this is the perfect pattern to use them for. Because I think really on anything else, they might look kind of silly, anything other than a dragon, but I don't know. That's just my theory on them. Some people use them and they look great. When I put them on, not so much. The next one, this one I'm so excited about. These next two I am so excited about, and I cannot wait to make them. Cookie the Chicken by Alpaca Patterns. Oh my god, this chicken is so cute. You know, you've seen so many chickens out there. Like, there are chickens everywhere and chicken patterns, and they all are kind of the same, you know? I mean, I love the Mabel chicken pattern. That is just the classic, the Mabel chicken. But Cookie the Chicken, she just takes it to a whole nother level. I mean, the apron and the cheeks, and I am obsessed with her. I want her in my kitchen. I want to make her. I want to give her as gifts. I want to sell her. I love her. I love her, and I cannot wait to make her. And I know it's going to be a little more work and with the detail of the apron, but I don't care because she's worth it. So we have Cookie the Chicken, and then we have Goldie the goose. Okay, even the names, like the names of these patterns. Also by Alpaca Patterns. Goldie the goose with the little hood. Can you? I can't. And the cheeks again. I mean, she is just to die for. She is just, I can't get over her. I want her again. I will definitely be making the chicken and the goose for myself. And of course I will be making them for my spring market, but these are two patterns that I need to have, like, for me, and I am obsessed with them. So Goldie the goose, she looks perfection. I hope she's easy to make. I've never made patterns by I've never done a pattern by Alpaca Patterns before, so I hope they're easy to follow and we will learn all this stuff together. I hope she doesn't take too much time. I can't imagine that she would. The thing that I think it would take the most time is probably the bonnet. That looks like it would probably take the most time. So, and I love the mixture of the acrylic yarn with the blanket yarn. I just think the two textures added together is a really nice touch, and yeah, it just brings this pattern all together. So I'm pretty excited about that. And then I have Seal by Madeline Mako, and the seal is adorable. I'm not going to do the scarf because, again, I'm prepping for spring. Maybe I might do some plain and some with like a little flower or a little headband for girls. I think that would be a cute addition. This does not look like it's going to take too long to make, and it's really, really cute. And I am definitely looking forward to adding a seal to my little sea collection that I like to do in the spring and summer. More so this summer, but I do want to do this one. Actually, I should do a summer edition. Because I have, when I was going through my patterns, I have quite a few summer patterns, like fish and like summery sea patterns that we can do together. Ooh, that's a good idea. Okay. I am still going to do the seal though. Okay. And then I have Maisie Duck, because how have I not made Maisie Duck yet? I don't even know. And I saw that she's coming out. This is by Oak and Marlowe. And she's coming out with a goose edition. Need I say more? I will be definitely, I know I promised myself I wasn't going to buy any more patterns, but I'm breaking my promise because I will be buying that pattern. And hopefully it's just, if you have, I heard someone say that if you have the Mabel chicken, these are mods. I don't know what happened, but I ended up buying this whole pattern. And I already had Mabel chicken, so I must have missed that there was a mod somewhere. But I'm hoping that there is a mod for the goose, because I am all about the goose this spring. Like, these geese are getting me. They really are. I think they're so cute. So we have Maisie Duck. And then by Alpaca Patterns, once again, you guys have to check these patterns out because, well, maybe let me make them first and I'll let you know, but check them out anyway. Because I never made them, but so cute. They are so cute. Like, if they turn out like the picture and they're not hard to make, I am going to be obsessed, and I might buy like every pattern that this woman makes, because I got the Pocket Snuggler 3-in-1 axolotl, turtle, and frog. And they're just, look at how cute they are. I mean, can't you just see a little kid really wanting these? I mean, I kind of want them. They're super cute. And side note, I have an axolotl, so my daughter wants me to make her one of the axolotls. She has like a million stuffed axolotls, but I'm looking through the pattern. It doesn't look like it's too hard. It looks like a lot of surface crochet, which I like. yeah, I mean, they look awesome. Now the yarn that she is using here is, I'm going to zoom in on it so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. It's like, oh, hold on. I can't show you the pattern. It's like a fuzzy yarn, but not fuzzy that like we're used to. Do you see that? My ring light is glaring on my, you see that? So this yarn, oh, she says what it is. It's Elise Softy Plus. Elise Softy Plus. So I might have to invest in this yarn for this pattern, even though I do not need any more yarn, as you can see. I've never tried it, and it just looks, I like the texture. I really like the texture of this. It's different. It's a little bit different than a blanket yarn. So I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna see how much it is, if I can get it on Amazon, because, and maybe I'll just get one skein of it and to see if I like working with it and see how it works out. Maybe I'll get the pink for the axolotl. Or no, yeah, maybe I get the pink for the axolotl. I really want to try this yarn. I think it's adorable, and I always say adorable. How is yarn adorable? I don't know. I think it looks very different, and I really like the texture, so I do want to give this yarn a try. Okay, so our next pattern is Honey the Bunny by the Cozy Stitch, and I have not made a bunny yet. I have like 5 patterns for a bunny, and oh, I did make a bunny. I'm lying. I made the Fable Collection bunny, which turned out adorable and sold immediately, so that lets you know I need more bunnies. So coffee. I definitely want to make Honey the Bunny. It's a chubby stuffy, which I know I have some snugglers on here, but I am trying to kind of get away from them and they don't really sell that great for me, and do more stuffy like animals, because they tend to sell a little bit better for me than the snugglers do. I think people look at them and they're confused, but so we're gonna do Honey the Bunny, and is that it? No. And Monty the Moose, which is also by the Cozy Stitch. So this moose is just too cute. So I like to add in boy and girl patterns, things that I think boys will be drawn to and things that I think girls will be drawn to. So I definitely think the moose is gonna be something that little boys are gonna be drawn to. And he is, I love his little antlers, and yeah, he's pretty cute. So I definitely can see a little boy carrying him around, along with the little turtles too. I do. So, okay, I think that's it. Yep, that's my 11 patterns that I have, and we will work on those together. I'm hoping to do like maybe 3 an episode, so we can, you know, talk about each one, how it worked up, what yarn was used, you know, go a little more in depth about them, the colors that I used and stuff like that, how long it took, what I'll price it at, and you know, just basically everything from start to finish with doing a new pattern and getting it ready for a market or to sell. So I think that will be fun. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go crochet Huga the turtle, and see how he turns out. Now, I'm gonna weigh the yarn, which I don't normally do. but I am going to this time. I'm going to weigh my yarn, and I really want to see exactly how much it cost me to make these animals, these stuffies, these products, so that I know what to charge, because everybody always tells me I undercharge, and I don't want to be cutting myself short. So I do want to try to figure out, if I do a couple, then I can kind of get a feel for it and a gauge of what it costs and the time that it takes, and then I can go about adjusting my prices for this new year. So that is the plan. Stick with me. Hello, I finished Hugo the hatching turtle. Look at him. Look at his little feet and his shell. He's got a cute little tail. Oops, I'm holding him lopsided. Isn't he just the cutest? I think he turned out so sweet. I'm so excited, and I'm so happy that I made this pattern that I've had for a little while, and I have just been dying to make him, and I'm really, really glad that I'm doing this challenge and challenging myself to make some patterns that I already have, instead of just purchasing new ones and never getting to these, because look what I would have been missing out on. He's precious. I did some sparkly safety eyes. I wanted to make my own to match his shell color, but I just got too tired. I might make my own for the next ones that I make, because I will say I will definitely be making this pattern again. Absolutely 100%. So I took some notes on him, and I'm gonna look down and read my notes. So he took me about an hour and a half to make, but I do think that was because it was my first time making him, and I feel as though it will take me less time the next time I make him, and even less time the time after that. So I would cut him down to about an hour, because, you know, I was really focused on reading the pattern. I read things through a couple times to really figure out how to attach the feet, and she is super clear in her pattern on how she wants you to attach the feet and everything for him, and it really helps. But you have to read the pattern. Don't just do it on your own, or else you might get the toenails in the wrong places. So I would cut him down to an hour. Okay. It took me, I used a total of 77 grams of yarn. I weighed all my yarn in grams, and it took me about, I used, in the green, I used about 30 grams, and in the blue, I used 23 grams. But then actually I had first made the feet before I started. I forgot to weigh the yarn, because it's not something that I normally do. So I started the feet, and then I was like, oh no, I forgot to weigh the yarn. So I just took the feet and I weighed them, because there was no stuffing or anything in it, and the feet were 24 grams together. So with the white and the green, all four of them, it was 24 grams of yarn. So all of that together gave me 77 grams of yarn, if I'm reading my notes correctly. So the price of the yarn for this guy was about only $3 of yarn, and adding $1 for the safety eyes, it comes to about, you know, $4 worth of product. there's very little stuffing in here. I'm not even going to count it. There's a little bit of stuffing in the shell and a little bit of stuffing in the head, and that's it. The feet are not stuffed. So if I was to charge $20 an hour for my service of making him, plus the $4 total that it costs to make him, he would be $24. Now, at a fair, I would probably charge between $20 and $25 for him, because he does have, you know, he is a little more intricate and he is a nice size. He's not super small, and he does have really big safety eyes. So I think the price point is really right on point with the cost and the time that it took for him. So that is what I have to say about Hugo the Hatching Turtle by BK Crochet. I'm very, very happy with him. I followed the pattern specifically. I used the same hook size that she recommended for everything, and there's like no gaps. There's no gaps in him. So I was really happy. I was just really happy with the outcome of him. I was really glad to get him done today to show you, and I am looking forward to making, I think I'm going to do the chicken next, because I think her name's Cookie the chicken, because I just think that she is so cute, and I'm excited to make her. So I'll probably make Cookie the chicken next, and I will once again take notes and weigh everything, and then talk to you guys about it in the end. And I'll probably do like 4 at a time, so that I can make one video and talk to you about all 4 of them at once. But I am very, very, very happy with this adorable hatching turtle by BK Crochet. And like I said, I'm really happy also about, let's put them there so you can see. I'm really happy about the price point and what I would normally charge for him. If I was just to make him and not have weighed anything, I still would have charged between $20 and $25 for him. So I'm glad I know that for him, my pricing was on point. I don't know how it's going to be for the other ones. We will find out. So stay tuned for the next episode, because I will be given some good information to let you know about pricing and time and materials, because I think that's things that we all need for our markets. And if you're like me and we're just whipping things up and, you know, throwing a price tag on them and going out there and selling them, you might not have been really making what you should have been making, and you could have been really undercutting yourself and not bringing in the profit that you should be. So this is my year where I'm definitely going to be more diligent about marking down and knowing what I am actually bringing in versus, you know, what I'm consuming by purchasing yarn and purchasing supplies, and what I am bringing in business-wise, like what I'm making, my income. It's late, I'm sorry. It's been a long day. So yes, thank you very much for sticking around through this video. I look forward to our next videos, and until then, stay cozy.